What's up, y'all? It's your boy Gerald. It is Thursday, the 15th of October. We are halfway through this month. So guess what? You got 3 weeks. Start shopping, right? Mm-hmm. It's all good. How's everybody doing? You going through your week all right? You gotta bear with me, y'all. Um, I just learned a valuable lesson no more than 15 minutes ago, and I wanted to share it. Okay, now as for you, for those who know that I have a dog. His name's Tyson. See him on some of my videos. And I have a schedule that in the morning and when I get off work and then the days that I not work, he's out. And then I let him go and use the restroom, normal thing, right? Well, with the weather with Joaquin, I've got a lot of foliage right behind my place. So there's been a lot of branches that have come down. Some been kind of big, some kind of small, and the maintenance that polices the area. It's pretty good. Now, just so happened, about 4 days ago, I happened to see look like it was a stick. Well, I want to say maybe 5.5, yeah, about 5.5, almost 6 feet long. About yay big. Uh, Size of a 50-cent piece, if y'all remember the 50-cent piece. So, just so happened, last 4 days, I noticed the path that I go on to take him out so he can do his thing, there it was. All right. I ain't think nothing of it. And just keep on about my way. Then I dawned on me, I said, well, maybe somebody was using that stick as, you know, like a staff, you know, because we do have people that have dogs from where I live at and stuff. And, just a walking stick. All right. So today, being today's my day off, I'm rooting around here on YouTube and on social media. And it amazes me how fellow YouTubers and those who just upload stuff, how they see the world. So just so happened I was looking up the word karma, right? Yeah, everybody knows karma. And I was just I'm looking, interpreting and stuff. And for me, I look at it as just a descriptive word, but it's nothing more than divine intervention. Now, just so happened, these last couple of weeks have kind of been eventful for me. It has. So, I stay pray up. I start my day and my day the same way. But I noticed this week has been kind of challenging for me. And I've noticed that there's been, there's been some conflict. There's been some unrest. And it's not, it's not for me, but it just seems to want to come my way. And to make a long story short, so I'm getting ready to run this errand. I said, let me go ahead and take him out because usually by the time I get back, it's time for him to go back out again. And wouldn't you believe, as I'm coming out of my place, even though I have walked this path at least 1,000 times since I've been here, literally, as I'm coming perfectly as I put my foot on the ground, as I always do, would you believe that same stick that had been sitting in that same place, unmoved, the moment that I put my foot on the ground, the front end of my shoe catches it, lifts it up, and causes me to face plant in the ground. Did you hear what I'm saying? You imagine what I'm saying? Strategically, like I'm take this. Like this is stick, right? And I'm stepping up, I'm coming out of my door, and as I go to step to go around to the path I take him, as I've done all the time, where I place my foot, it's on the tip of that stick, causing that stick to plant, causing my foot, and it caused me to face plant. Literally, like if this is me, this is my head. Literally, when I hit that stick, I was like this, bam, bam. Yeah, you see that? Got a nice little laceration on my knee. But then it dawned on me. See, when you don't have proper footing in your life, you miss the small things. And those small things can have big outcomes, not in your favor. Now, I automatically looked at that and I was like, yeah, I mean, literally this side of my face, if I could have took a picture just now, you could understand. But literally half of my face, half of this side was dirt, literally like that. And I got a little bit still left on me. And but you know what? I was on the ground. First thing I did was do a self-assessment, real quick, make sure that, okay, is anything broken? Am I hurt? Or is that an opportunity to humble myself down? And I thought about it as I got up, and I felt that sting from that laceration on my leg. That yes, it was yes and no. The sting was was my reality check to always stay vigilant and humble. You can tell I was a little shook up, y'all. I can barely talk right now. But I'm also still grateful in the process. You're saying, why? Why am I grateful that I literally bust my ass? Literally. What is there to be grateful about that? It's because it could have been worse. Could have broke something. I could have messed around and because there were actual branches from the trees still on the ground, and where I fell, I could have impaled myself. Now, being that I am a resident of this community, I am going to have the maintenance people come and police this area just for my safety and those people to walk, because at night it's dark. And I would hate for someone to accidentally get hurt because they can't see what's on the ground. Which goes back to what I'm saying before. Never allow your life to be so absorbed that you can't see what's going on in your footing. You may not know what you're stepping on you might seem as fertile ground or solid ground, and you might be stepping on stakes. You might be stepping on rats. You might be stepping on a hazard that you didn't know was there that can set your life back. But even if that is the case, just know, if it didn't kill you, it just gives you another opportunity to redefine what needs to be done initially anyway. And when it comes to your life, you're priceless. So don't trip. Get back up. Literally dust yourself off and keep it stepping. Okay? God's praying for you. You know I am. I see your worth. And for that, for that, for that, it helps me discern mine. Y'all don't even realize, y'all, you're going to have a major breakthrough coming by May of next year. I got a feeling your life is getting ready to shift in a big way at the beginning of the year, but I got a feeling a lot of people been waiting on something very, very important. You're going to see it. You're going to see it before the summer because you did the work and your harvest is coming. Stay blessed, y'all. Love to hear from you. Bye.